Hi guys, welcome back to my weird little YouTube channel. So today I wanted to go through the top 5 rookie mistakes that I have seen or I have made myself when it comes to makeup. And I also want to go through maybe some quick solutions that I have for you guys so that you can avoid this and not be that person that when they walk by in the street, you know, you just see them and you're like, what on earth are they wearing on their face? So hopefully this will help you guys. I'll give you a few tips. So the first issue that I see, and it's the most common one that I see, is when you have mismatched foundation. So normally this happens when you are nice pale, especially now that it's winter, and you wear a foundation that is a little bit too orange for you. My solution for that, first of all, is to blend, always blend. Okay, and look at yourself. Maybe I like to go into different light areas, so you have maybe a light area, a dark area to see, because sometimes it's not that great. And most of all, try and do your makeup in natural lighting, because that's the lighting you're going to go out there for. I'm pointing that way because that's where my window is. That's when you go out, that's what it's going to look like. And just because you've got this amazing ring light or whatever that you do your makeup with, when you go outside it might look a little intense. As for the mismatched foundation, my solution for that one is to just take some time when you're picking out foundation, especially if this is your first foundation or you're trying to switch foundations. A good thing is to go in there and kind of already know what you need. So if you need more heavy duty, more coverage, or if you prefer a lighter foundation, as in a more lightweight foundation, these all factor into it. And also, I know that it's tough and that we're all on a budget here, but I would put a little more money aside for a good foundation that is really perfect for your skin. It's great coverage if you need coverage. It's something where you want to invest a bit of money into. So that's usually my tips. Those are my tips for foundation. Number 2 is bronzing and contouring. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is something that I have done. I have been there. I have done this. When I first got my very first contouring box from Smashbox, which is amazing, perfect, really, really great for contouring. But the problem was, I didn't quite know how to contour, in that I just swirled around that really dark brown and just smudged it on my face, and it is not good. That is not what you want to do. It looks bad. It looks so, so bad. Whenever you see, you've probably seen it, I've seen it, you've seen that person that walks by and has like 2 brown lines up their face. It does not look hot. It is not a look that you want to be going for. You want to make it look a little bit more natural. So for bronzing, I suggest maybe for the winter, what I've done right now is I've taken a slightly less intense bronzer. I usually go for the Hoola, but I feel like for the winter, I'm kind of kidding myself in that that's not the color of my skin and it never will be. So I take sort of a less intense foundation for winter times, because I'm pretty much transparent at the moment. And when it comes to contouring, my tip for you guys is to actually, especially if you have a cream contour, I have the cream contour by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it is amazing. But I suggest what you do is you put the contouring and the highlight wherever you want to do it, and you use your foundation almost to blend that out and put your foundation on top. That's what they did in the video, that's how they showed it on their site, and I found it really, really works in making it look more natural. And so you've still got that really cool contour, but it's not really in your face like, wow, they're brown and white patches on their face. Right, what else do I have? I'm looking down at my notes. So for contouring, I also suggest it is a lot more heavy duty. Now I'm talking proper contouring as in, you know, with the foundation, with the, well, I use a cream contour just because I prefer it. But if you do contour, I prefer to only contour when I'm going out at night time, just because it can be a little too intense. during the daytime. It's also a lot of product to have on your face, and I just didn't like the feeling of having that much product on me. Problem number 3 is highlighter. Highlighter is one of the biggest trends at the moment. I have seen it blow up all over the internet, and for good reason. It is amazing. If you can get that really cool highlighter, like a really perfect highlighter, oh, it looks perfect, especially if you want to go for a really nice dewy look. But I have also seen it done to death. And not just by, well, I didn't really do it, but I've seen it by people just on the street. I've also seen a lot of celebrities do this, and I've seen pictures of them, and they've gone out at night and it literally looks like they've taken the highlighter and just smeared it all over their face. And that is not, like, you end up looking like a disco ball, and it's not the look you want. A really cute, dewy highlighter look is perfect, or if you want to try strobing, amazing. I've seen it done, and when it's done properly, it looks beautiful, but make sure that you don't overdo it. And that is my tip. So for you guys, I think that it's smarter. So if you don't know where it is, you can look up on Google, just Google highlighter or strobing, and you can see. But basically you want to go here, the highest point in your cheekbones. You can do your eyebrows a little, that's what I do. I do the bridge of my nose, and then just a little bit on the insides of my eyes. And that is where the light, if you stand in the light, it naturally falls on these areas. And that's when you want to keep your highlighter to, because otherwise you're going to look like, it's not going to look good, okay? Just trust me, okay? Highlighter's beautiful, but in proportion, okay? Alright, so mistake number 4 that I see quite often, and one that I kind of did myself, but not to some extremes that I've seen, are bad eyebrows. Again, this is another trend that kind of went crazy viral in the beauty industry. Really perfect eyebrows, and I love, you know when you see eyebrows of someone and they look perfect, and you just want to like take their eyebrows and put them on your eyebrows? Yeah, I've seen plenty of girls like that. I've also myself seen not so great eyebrows. This usually happens when people look like they've taken a permanent marker and just gone like and that's their eyebrows. Now, if that's your look, you go for it, you rock it, that's great. But I prefer to blend my eyebrows. So the tip that I have there for you guys, yeah, in capital letters, is blend. So what I have at the moment, the pencil that I'm using, the brow pencil I use, is by Benefit. And it has one side is the brow pencil, and the other side it actually has a brush on it. And for those of you that don't know, that little wire brush at the other end, if it has another side, that's to blend it out. So you can just kind of blend your eyebrows, and just like when you blend your bronzer or your blush or whatever, you'll see there's a huge difference. If you just blend it out, it's perfect. And the other tip I have, which I see quite often and I'm not the biggest fan of, again this is personal opinion, is people that have light hair and go for black eyebrows or extremely dark eyebrows. I have dyed, obviously, black hair, and I still take a really dark brown shade or a brown shade for my eyebrows, just because I feel like black, although I could use black, I feel like it's just a little bit too intense for me, and I just prefer to use a darker brown rather than black. Okay, and number 5, the very last one that I see, or not that I see, I've done this. I've actually done this, and yeah, it's not good. It's bad eyeliner or thick eyeliner. So when I started out doing makeup, I didn't really know how to use any liquid or gel eyeliner, so I just used the pencils. The problem with pencil eyeliner is that it tends to get really thick, so by the time I finished it and pulled it to the outer corner of my eye, it was about halfway up my eyelid. And I didn't really have any of the eyeshadow anymore, it was just all of it was just eyeliner. And that really wasn't the look that I wanted to go for. So what I suggest there is that if you want to just experiment with liquid eyeliner, it's what I use now, and I really like it. I still do use pencils, but I use them mainly if I want to line my waterline, my waterline, and that's it. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just useless, maybe my eyeliner pencils were just way too unsharp, but I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm just gonna use it. But it didn't work for me. And the problem with having a thick eyeliner, especially if it's black eyeliner, is that it makes your eyes look so small. It gives you little raccoon eyes or panda eyes, and it's not it. If you have such beautiful eyes, you want to make them look big, not small, and you do that by not filling half your eyelid up with eyeliner, black eyeliner, like I did. So how I solved this by switching over to liquid eyeliner. It took me quite a while to perfect not only getting a nice thin line, but then also the little flick to the side. It took me a long time, and trust me, I have zero patience, so there was a lot of broken eyeliner pencils or liquid eyeliner. But it really, really helped, and I really enjoy it, and it gives me a lot more control over how thick I want the line or how thin. So that's what I would do for them, and just practice. Just don't be afraid to screw it up. Just practice it in your mirror at night, in the morning, as long as you don't have to go out anywhere, and just practice. So those are my top 5 rookie mistakes with tips on how to correct them for you guys. I hope that this helped you out. Maybe you guys can also relate to it and be like, yeah, I've made that mistake. Maybe you have another mistake that you've made that you want to leave in the comment section below, and let me or other people know that there are other mistakes that people make with makeup, and it's fine, we all make them as long as we correct them. Yeah. And other than that, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up for me. And if you like videos like this and you want to check out my other videos and you like them too, it would make me very happy if you would subscribe to my channel. And other than that, I have my links to my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and my website, which is now gone live, and I'm coming out with blog posts. I think I'm going to do them twice a week. Yes, twice? Once or twice a week. Anyway, I'm going to come up with blog posts for them, for that website, again about fashion, makeup, that kind of stuff. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and head over there very, very soon. And